I am obnoxious. Hey y'all, it's your girl Nida and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I've got a Bop or Flop review and we're going to be talking about some e.l.f. products because y'all know e.l.f. is our girl. We know her. We know e.l.f. is always here to provide affordable, pretty great makeup. Now, I have done a video talking about several e.l.f. products that I actually really enjoyed, so I'll leave an eye above for my larger e.l.f. Review, and then I'm gonna leave an eye above also for my e.l.f. Putty Primer review, because that's also one of my favorite primers. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about the e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Setting Mist, and this is for up to, this guarantees up to 16-hour wear, and I'm like, honey, I won't be in my makeup for 16 hours. And I also got some other e.l.f. products here in my big orange box, but I don't think any of the products warrant this big old box. So I'm also going to be talking about the new Flawless Brightening Concealer. It is a like concealer pen. You click it and it's got a little brush and then you brush the product on. It comes in 12 shades, and yes, I don't know. I'm looking at the shade range and I'm kind of like, I feel like we're missing something. Like, maybe because it is a brightening concealer, you don't need as many. And then again, a concealer doesn't need as many shades as a foundation. But I kind of feel like maybe if we rounded this out to like 16 or 20 shades, I kind of feel like we'd be covering a wide net of different shades where this would fit. So yeah, I haven't had the most luck with e.l.f. concealers in the past. In my last e.l.f. review where I talked about a concealer, I think I talked about the like hydrating concealer or something like that, and I didn't like that concealer. It did not, the tone was so wrong for me, and they didn't have any other shade that worked. I did pick up the 16-hour camo concealer. I just have not used it yet. This is what happens. I'm like, oh, I should buy that and review it, and it gets bought and shuffled to the bottom of the drawer and does not get reviewed because that always happens. So, and I also picked up the new e.l.f. Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm because I was curious about this and I wanted to see how it worked. So this is going to be a bop or flop about putting on some makeup, setting the makeup, and taking it off. Multifaceted. So yeah, for the e.l.f. Brightening Concealer, this was $5, and the Cleansing Balm was $10, and it says it's a 2-in-1 makeup remover and face cleanser that melts away makeup, formulated with hyaluronic acid and ceramides and peptides. So it says you just scoop out a dime-sized amount of product and massage onto dry skin, moisten fingertips, and continue to massage into the skin using circular motions to melt away makeup. Rinse with water or remove with a warm, damp cleansing cloth. Lately, how I've been removing my makeup is I've been using the Patrick Star Go Off Makeup Dissolving Mist first, and then I go in and wipe that off, and then I go in again with my not my Urban Decay, oh my god, I go in with my Fourth Ray Beauty what is that damn thing called? It's like my Fourth Ray Beauty like cleansing oil. I use that afterwards. It's actually really good for removing makeup. So this will be my little nighttime routine tonight. I'm gonna add this in here. So I guess instead of doing my usual dissolve with the Patrick Star mist and then going with Fourth Ray Beauty, I'll only be going in with this and see how well it takes off my makeup, and I'll let you guys know. The e.l.f. Micro Fine Setting Mist is $10. Says that it is a lightweight makeup setting spray for up to 16 hours. It locks on makeup for 16-hour wear, infused with skin loving ingredients, cucumber, fruit extract, aloe, and green tea leaf extract to help hydrate and soothe the skin. Features new microfine mister with ultimate coverage and easy application. Well, I hope it is a super fine mist because baby, I've tried some e.l.f. sprays and that mister is oof, it's a little intense. So I got this in the shade Deep 50 W. It's warm with olive undertones, and this was my problem when I was trying to find a foundation and trying to find a 16-hour, trying to find a shade in the 16-hour camo concealer, was everything was warm with olive undertones, and I am warm with yellow golden undertones, and I'm not olive. So we're gonna try this out. So apparently you're supposed to click it. You hear that click? This is cute. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of cute. You click it, and it's supposed to dispense the product. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize it was dispensing. Okay. Oh, okay. That took a second, but it's here. All right, that's what it looks like on my hand. Not too bad, not too bad. For base today, I primed with my current favorite primer combination, the Milk Hydro Grip Primer and the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. These two primers together have been my favorites. I've been using them non-stop. I'm finally getting through my Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and I think I may repurchase, but I did buy the Hydro Grip Primer spray, so I may hold off on repurchasing the, you know, the regular one in favor of just trying to use up and get through the spray. There will be a Bop or Flop review on that. I have not actually used it. It's been sitting here on my desk since I got it, looking at me in the face like, ma'am, these choices you make, you have to stop. You have to stop making them. So, and also for my foundation, because obviously I have foundation on, I mixed today the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation and the Rare Beauty Foundation. I am 460W in Rare Beauty, and I am in the shade Cinnamon in e.l.f. Now, Cinnamon's just a tad, just a hair too light. And the Rare Beauty Foundation really made this a match for me in terms of face to chest, and I'm like, yes. The Rare Beauty Foundation just seems to be enhancing all the foundations I mix it with right now, and I'm just really loving that. I mean, I love wearing this on its own, but I really love like mixing these two foundations. This is the first time I've done this mix, and I am impressed. I like this a lot. So I'm zooming you guys in a bit, and I'm going to get to concealer. Okay, so this did say this is a brightening concealer. The tone is not the worst, but I'm not gonna lie, this is really close to my foundation shade. So let's see here. I did have to click for a little bit. I don't like this applicator. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. I don't like this applicator. I feel like this brush thing is gonna get gunked up and nasty, and I can already feel it. It's already in the cards. Okay, all right. That looks much brighter on the face versus on my hand. I'll say that. This kind of spreads pretty far. I'm actually just taking what's on the back of my hand too and putting it back on the brush to spread under the eyes, and I like it. I like that. That's a little bit goes a relatively long way. All right, product is applied. It does go on pretty thin, so I don't think this is a full coverage concealer. I'm going to blend it out with my sponge. I'm just using my Japanese sponge. Y'all know this is one of my faves. Blends out very easily. I like that. But in terms of coverage, there isn't a lot. I will say that much. Like, you would probably have to layer this on really thick if you're someone who likes a ton of coverage on your under eyes. And I feel like I just blended this out, and I do see some overall brightening. My under eyes do look a little bit more illuminated and very hydrated. I like how that just added a boost of shine to my under eye area here. But definitely not a lot of coverage. So, but not too bad, not too bad. I'm not mad at it. It doesn't seem to dry too quickly because I just ran my mouth after doing this eye, and I'm able to blend out this side pretty nicely. This concealer doesn't seem to have a smell, which is great because one of my things I didn't like about the e.l.f. foundation was it has a scent. I think they toned down the scent because this is a new bottle that I recently bought, like I think like a month ago, and I can't smell that foundation. I'm actually really happy about that because my first bottle of this, I could smell that. That e.l.f. foundation has a scent. See? So from what I can see, not a ton of coverage, but it's not too bad. It's not creasing a ton, but that's good. Very lightweight formula. I actually like that a lot. Like this feels super lightweight. Like I feel like this will complement a concealer really well. Like you put this on top of a more full coverage concealer, you add a little bit of this to add some brightening. Like I feel like that's where this would shine more than anything. So I'm going to put my powder on. You know, I'm using my fave. I'm using my ABH banana powder. It did pick up as I blended it. It did pick up a little bit of my foundation right in here, which is strange. So I think maybe, yeah, putting this on top of another concealer may be a really good idea. Oh, my mom is home. Oh, sleep. I just heard the garage door open, so I'm like, oh, my mom must be home. Oh, yeah, she must be home. That or my boyfriend just got here. No, he's at work still. So my mom probably just got home. And I'm surprised the dog is over here not barking, and then I look over and he's asleep. My boy is so asleep. Like, let me see if I can record him. I am obnoxious. He caught the hell out of me. He caught me. I was just trying to take a cute video of him and he caught the hell out of me. That boy opened his eye like, you said something? Okay, so I am going to finish off the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's do the mist. Why do it sound like I'm shaking up spray paint? Okay, let's get a test spritz because I know they be playing people with these damn mists. Okay, smells pretty okay. Let's try it on the face. Ooh, I thought it smelled better, and then of course it leaves the little droplets, which is fine. I always do this with my sponge anyway after I put on my setting mist, just in case. Pretty fine mist. The smell is not as pleasant as I thought it would be, because once you say to be cucumber, I'm thinking, ooh, like cucumber melon smelling. This is not that. I don't even know how to describe this smell. Yeah, it didn't smell as nice as I thought it was going to, but feels pretty good. My face looks really good. I look very, very flawless foundation Nida today. Very, very on it today. I'm not mad at it. I ain't got nowhere to go. Actually, no, I do. I have to go to Ulta because I have to pick up an order. But other than that, I ain't got nowhere else to go. Yes, very flawless foundation Nida. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Why does it always look like I'm wearing two different pairs of lashes? Tell me why. This is the same pair of lashes. They came from the same pack, but it always looks like I'm wearing two different pairs for some reason. But ooh, look at this face. Oh, yes. I've been, last week, the past few months, I've been going through it. And last week was one of the weeks where I just spent an entire week just melting down on several occasions. Just, yeah. I just was like, I am done. I am tired. The phrase "I am tired" came out of my mouth entirely too many times last week, which then culminated with me just being like, I'm tired, and then crying, and then not wanting to get out of bed at all. So it feels good. It feels good to just sit down. I feel much better today. It feels good to just sit down, do what I love, which is playing in makeup and telling y'all how I feel about it. It feels good. It feels good. It feels really good. So this face, I like. Okay, so I mean, this Rare Beauty foundation must have crack in it or something. I don't even know. Crack, oh my god, I don't even know, but it just I love it. This Rare Beauty foundation is amazing, and mixing it with other foundations does not, like, it becomes like the perfect combo. And I know it's like extra mixing primers, mixing foundations, but listen, don't tell me about me. I love it. I love it. I feel like I love it, playing mad scientist and ish. Like I love it a lot. It's my jam. So yeah, I think the concealer looks pretty good under the eye. I got creasing, which is normal because like these little eye creases don't go anywhere for me. So in my little bags, someone makes another appearance because he doesn't understand that I'm filming and he cannot make noise and bark. Don't you dare bark when I'm holding you. But yeah, my under eyes creased, but that's normal. My under eyes are always creasing. It's not really a big deal. They don't really look any brighter than they normally would. At least I don't think so. So it was I don't know, it's weird. I'll tell you guys, I'll wear test it and I'll let you guys know. I just don't feel like it did a hell of a lot. Maybe I have to try this over a concealer, another concealer, to see if that helps to brighten it, and see what that does for me. But as is, on its own, it's just a very lightweight, sheer coverage concealer. Nothing too out of the ordinary there. But, you know, it's okay. I'm not mad at it. The mist, I feel like it doesn't really do anything in terms of like changing how your makeup already looks, because there are some mists that just really like set your face down and you could see it. This mist more so set my face and it feels comfortable. I like, so far it's okay. The smell, on the other hand, though, is a little, the smell of this is a little wild, but it's not the worst smelling thing. I'll say that much. It's not the worst smelling makeup product I've used, because boy, like I said, the previous e.l.f. foundation formula, fragrance everywhere, all the time, in your face. So yeah, I am going to do a wear test and I'll be back in a few hours. I finished my full face at 5 o'clock. Yeah, about 5 o'clock. Don't you dare bark in my arm. At 5 o'clock. It is now 5:25. So I will be back in a few hours. After the wear test, you're gonna see me use the makeup meltdown balm, and we will see how well that takes off this full beat. I'm gonna walk the dog, and then I'm gonna go to Ulta and pick up my order from there. Yeah, that sound good, Poppy? You wanna go for a walk? He is hearing noise out there, so he's like, girl, I'm not concerned with that. Anyways, I'll see y'all in a little bit. All right, we are back. It is quite some time later. It is 4:25 a.m. Why am I still awake, you ask? Because this is what I do every night. I think I'm still on. In terms of the setting spray lasting 16 hours or making my makeup last 16 hours, I'm not really seeing a heck of a lot of difference. I am noticing my makeup completely disappeared off the tip of my nose. From this little spot right here. In terms of the concealer, did what every concealer does. It creased, which it creased after I put it on. I'm not gonna lie, this up close now hours later really looks like I have nothing on my under eyes. Like no makeup at all. That's strange. Now we're on to the portion where I gotta take off my makeup. So I'm going to be taking off my makeup, like I said, with the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. It retails for $10. It has hyaluronic acid and ceramides and peptides. This is what it looks like. You get how much product? You get 2 ounces, 56.5 grams of product. That's actually a good amount. I like the packaging. It's very simple, very cute. Let's see. It doesn't have a scent. And when I say it doesn't have a scent, I mean like it does not have a scent. So, I'm gonna go in here, grab a dime-sized amount. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. And we're gonna get to taking this makeup off because, baby, I took my melatonin and I'm ready to sleep, okay? So that much. Oh, it took off my eyebrows already. So, face feels pretty soft. Let's try the bite test. We're going to take a makeup wipe and see if anything else comes off. My Patrick Star One Size Beauty wipes, and we're just going to see if there's anything left over. This is what's still left on my face from after using the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Makeup Cleansing Balm. This is why it's always important to double cleanse, because there's always something left behind. Always, 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 always. I will say my Fourth Ray Beauty BFD Cleansing Oil does a bit of a better job. I'm not gonna lie, it does. It actually does a little bit of a better job getting everything up off my face, but this didn't do horribly, and for $10, can't beat that price. I think the BFD cleansing oil is like 12 to 14. So this is a cheaper alternative. I kind of feel like this might be a dupe for the pharmacy one, the like cherry one that was like really popular for a little bit. I believe they sell this pharmacy one at Sephora, so hey, if you're looking for a dupe for that, then that might be what you're looking for. But it does enough. It does enough to where you have the majority of your makeup off and you can just double cleanse, use another cleanser to take off the rest, and you're good. You do the rest of your nighttime routine, and you're done. This feels nice. It did feel nice in terms of like it didn't leave my face dry, it didn't feel oily, it was very comfortable around the eyes. I did go back in to get some lash glue off my lashes, and that got it off really, really well. So yeah, it's actually really comfortable around the eyes, and no fragrance. No fragrance. This smells like absolutely nothing. And I like that. I like that. I like very little fragrance in my skincare, so a lot of the products I use don't have a lot of fragrance in them. So yeah, so this for me is a bop. This is a bop. This was a good buy, and for 10 bucks, like I said, it's a steal. The setting spray was okay. The setting spray was okay. I don't think that that's gonna keep your face on for 16 hours. I don't know who e.l.f. is trying to fool. That one for me is a flop. I have a lot of setting sprays. Like the Morphe setting spray will keep your face on for a long time, but e.l.f. ain't doing it. They're not keeping your face on for 16 hours. The concealer, it was okay. That was just like a soft bop. Like I feel like it's best if you buy a shade up, well, if you buy a few shades up from your actual shade and then put it over your regular concealer so you've got the coverage, and then its only job is to brighten. But if you're using it as like your actual concealer shade and thinking it's gonna brighten, it's not. And it really just disappeared. Like after the hours I've had my makeup on, let's see, I had my makeup on at 5 o'clock and it's now like after 4 in the morning. Babes, that's more than 8 hours. Like y'all, that concealer was gone. So yeah, it's okay. I wouldn't say go out and buy it, so it's a flop for me, to be honest. But if you are gonna take a chance on it, definitely buy a few shades lighter. So yeah, that is it. Y'all, I'm tired. It's 4:45 a.m. I'm gonna finish up my skincare routine and I'm gonna go to bed. I'm going to bed. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, your girl is uploading every Wednesday and Saturday. Wednesday at 7 p. EST and Saturday at 3:30 p. EST. Click the bell down below so that way you can always be notified whenever I upload. I am so sorry I missed last week Wednesday's episode. I was a mess. Christ. I missed last week Wednesday's upload. I was a mess last week. Last week was crap. It was absolute crap. So yeah, I'm sorry y'all, but this video should be up this Wednesday. So yeah, make sure to click the description box for the links to all the products I mentioned in this video, as well as links to all my social medias. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, and you can follow me on the Facebook page for this channel. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.